Welcome back, everybody from around the world. We have exclusive access to the McDonnell Douglas Museum in Santa Monica. We're going to be exploring mysteries of aviation and aerial phenomenon. We're also going to be looking into what is going on in the Bermuda Triangle, but let's get to this. The Foo Fighter. It was used by Allied aircraft pilots in World War II to describe various UFOs or mysterious aerial phenomenon seen in the skies over both the European and Pacific theaters of operations, formally reported from November 1944 and onwards. Witnesses often assumed that the Foo Fighters were secret weapons employed by the enemy. Well, in most cases, in my opinion, they were neither deployed by the enemy, but were deployed by something otherworldly. What's your thoughts? Most of the UFO sightings during World War II, known as the Foo Fighters, were thought by the Allies also to be prototype enemy aircraft designed to harass Allied aircraft through electromagnetic disruption, a technology similar to today's electromagnetic impulse, the EMP weapons. The German UFO theories described supposedly successful attempts to develop advanced aircraft of spacecraft prior to and during World War II, and further assist the post-war survival of these craft in secret underground bases in Antarctica. What are the secrets that McDonnell Douglas isn't telling us? Well, they were a major American aerospace manufacturer and a defense contractor formed by a merger of McDonnell Aircraft and the Douglas Aircraft Company in 1967, between then and its own merger with Boeing in 1997. Could you imagine the technology that they have? Well, this is the roundtable that all the meetings in regards to possible anti-gravity and suppressed information took place. I'm not claiming that this is the case, but if you're in charge of this kind of transportation for the world, would it make any sense if you wanted to give out free energy? Well, it makes sense to me. McDonnell Douglas, a very powerful defense contractor and aerospace manufacturing company, what do they know? I'm hoping they can tell us one of these days. The mystery continues, tracking the hunt for Flight Malaysia 370. The key dates in the disappearance of Malaysia Airlines Flight MH370 and its 239 passengers and crew, one of the most enduring mysteries of the aviation age. Kuala Lumpur. Well, the underwater search for the missing Malaysia Flight 777 aircraft disappeared on March 8, 2014 on its way to Beijing from Kuala Lumpur with 239 people on board. According to satellite data, the jet headed over the Indian Ocean for about 6 hours before plummeting into the water at up to 25,000 feet a minute. Here are the key dates in the disappearance of the plane and its 239 passengers and crew. Some satellite data suggests that the jet's last known location was somewhere along one of the two huge arcs stretching north into Central Asia and south into the Indian Ocean. With more than 24 countries now involved in the search, and the pilot and co-pilot, both Malaysians, come under scrutiny. FBI experts examined the hard drive on the flight simulator in Captain Zahar Ahmed Shah's home, but found nothing suspicious. A U.S. supplied a black box detector and began scanning the suspected crash zone. Now, no signals are detected within the locator beacons. It's gone. 1 month of battery life. What happened to Flight Malaysia 370? There are thousands of reports of UFOs by pilots every year, and they go unreported to the FAA. Now they are required to report to Mr. Bigelow at Bigelow Aerospace. He's a stockpile of information. He's been gathering it for years, from MUFON and now the FAA. Why can't pilots report their UFO sightings to the FAA and let's see it and make it public? Now Mr. Bigelow and Bigelow Aerospace is taking all the information and keeping it for themselves. We demand information to be public in regards to the UFO phenomenon. We want to thank the McDonnell Douglas Museum in Santa Monica for allowing us to get these incredible shots. Blake Cousins, everybody, keep your eyes on the skies, and here's some video that I want to share with you. Some of my favorites of UFO encounters from within aircrafts.
By popular demand, Paul Barrett is back with his third album, Third Phase of Moon, The Strangest Things. 12 brand new tracks heard by millions on your favorite channel, Third Phase of Moon. Available on iTunes, Amazon, and music streaming services. Paul Barrett's Third Phase of Moon, The Strangest Things. Available right now. Links are below. Keep your eyes on the skies. We're not alone.